Good morning. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Aura coin and checking in on the RSI. So our RSI on the 4-hour has bottomed for the Stoch. So the Stoch is giving us this breakdown kind of level here that we can expect is getting close to the finishing for this back test here. And the expectation overall, though, is we still have our 3-day bullish trend. So with the breakout of Aura off the lows and the support being found, we can expect that this next leg will be even more of a percentage upside than we had before. And we have the 3-day RSI that's going to push us back up to this region before we have to consolidate, reset that RSI one more time, and then we can go for the next leg. Ultimately, though, the Aura coin on the 4-hour is a good way to kind of trade in and out. So you can see how on the Stoch that we can get overdone to the upside and then start breaking down on the Stoch before price action moves down. Then we can bottom out, get a kind of like another area, but then have another breakdown as it rolls over again. And some of these you just can't catch. You just have to kind of DCA on the lows. So if you're DCAing on your approach, the 4-hour is the way to go. If you do want to take a little bit of profit off the table, you can at the higher levels and then reaccumulate here. Just note that as we're moving through the levels, there's going to be instability to what price action does compared to the RSI. And so as of right now, though, the expectation is that this will eventually be bought up and we'll start having a move back to the upside. And even if you were to turn around and just get a return back up into this area and close the gap right here to the left, we can expect a double, right? So if you do some buys here and you end up getting into this region, you could take 50% off the table and re-establish your XRP and then reaccumulate on any buys using this 4-hour RSI strategy to then just completely kind of bounce in and out, in and out, in and out. And that will give us the strength, the building, and the accumulation without you potentially having to put in more XRP to get more Aura. So hopefully that's of help this morning, but Aura is just continuing its grind, its quest, and I think it's going to actually probably outperform XRP, even with XRP's pullback that we end up having, because it may not be a very deep one. We'll go over more XRP levels once we see price action kind of finish up its behavior here. And yeah, so that's basically what I'm looking at as far as where we are in this overall Aura coin, and I expect this grind and this chop to continue for a little bit longer, and then eventually we can get out of here into the next month or so. So yeah, if you need anything, just let me know, and appreciate you watching, and thank you for letting me re-record these videos after all that horrible static on the last two. Bye-bye.